DoorMatism. 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 Dormant? Dormant. Okay. DoorMatism. It's my new word. It came to me the other day. And I want to talk about, myself and many I know go through periods of their life where we end up being a doormat, or for everyone we know, and even years and years and cycles in our life. And what I want to talk about is where that ultimately stems from so we can heal it. Now, many of us women especially love to serve, and there is a fine line between serving and becoming a doormat. Some of us even convince ourselves that continuing to be a doormat is of the highest servitude and act of compassion and love. But let me ask you this. How can it be an act of love and compassion when you are treating yourself as a doormat? Okay, it is one thing for somebody else to step over the line and whatever, hopefully they end up taking responsibility, but if not, that's another thing. Why would you be in a situation or stay in a situation where somebody intends on making you their doormat? I grew up with dormatism. It was all I knew. I get it. A lot of us, that's all we know, and that's what we do, and maybe we grew up that way in our family life, and so we thought the more we give or the more we're there for somebody, they'll be there for us, and well, okay, he or she's just having a hard day, and and then it's a week and a month and a year and a decade, and you are completely drained because you sacrificed yourself to be a doormat. Now, there is nothing wrong with sacrifice. Sacrifice, true sacrifice, can be a wonderful thing when we're doing it in the right way. But true sacrifice even has boundaries. Yeah? Like, here, I'll just be your doormat for whatever abuse me. Because if you are doing that, then you're really abusing yourself. You're the one that doesn't love you, right? Because if you did, you would never allow someone to disrespect you in that manner. Okay, now we all have bad days, and there's this thing called forgiveness, and this and that. It happens once. Okay, maybe it's, people have a tendency to take people closest to them for granted at times. I get it. Okay, once there's a mistake, whatever. Let's talk about it, healthfully communicate, and solve the problem. But if you feel that way and the other person isn't even willing to hear you or talk about it at all, then you're kind of setting yourself up in a little prison, okay? And that prison will drain you. It will drain all of your life force until you forgot you even had any. Yeah, I lived that most of my life. Yeah, I had to be isolated in a cave. Okay, well, a tent, dome, hay bale, whatever. In a forest, and the brain infection, all of that. I needed that. I really did. Because it was a reset. I had to figure out my value and who I am, who I really am. Okay, I love to serve, but I don't love this. And there are plenty of people that will respect you. So, if you are ready to get rid of your doormatism, you're going to have to start to learn to say no, and healthy boundaries, and do whatever it takes to not take on those unhealthy, degrading projections from the person treating you as the doormat, okay? You will need safe space to heal. Hopefully you do have friends or loved ones. If not, get out in nature and spend as much time you need. You are not going to be healed in a day or a week or a month or a year. You're not. And even when you know what you need to do, it still might take you years to even have the courage to take that first step. I get it. So, you're not there's no quick fix in anything, especially, these habits. We don't become a doormat overnight. We're not going to unbecome a doormat overnight. So, yes, dormatism is a real thing, and it will cause you to become dormant. Yeah. It's spring. It's garden season. It's time to prune and pick and bury some seeds, and really, it's that don't be a doormat. A doormat, making yourself or being a doormat for more than a day is a sign that you do not love yourself. Now, you can be in situations where you live with somebody and that's their tendencies or whatever. You still don't have to be the doormat. You can avoid them and live for yourself and do what you need to do to heal yourself. Yeah, but don't be a doormat. It is not healthy for anyone involved, and especially for the person treating you as a doormat. Really? You think they're ever going to have a healthy relationship or anything in their life? No. So you can help end that cycle within yourself and whoever you might be complaining about. All right. Have a good day. Bye.